Today is a new Clean With Me video. We got a lot to get done today in the few hours I have before my kids get home. One of the main goals today is to wipe off, vacuum up, and get the dust and pollen reduced in my home while getting necessary cleaning and decluttering done. I have to get our main living area and kitchen clean, get our dining room in order, which is really morphed into our online shopping package receiving area. I updated the guest room in our house, so I'll show you that as well, but let's get started with tidying up my closet and bathroom because I haven't put much focus on that in a while. I'm going to start with hanging up my tops. I have been watching The Home Edit. Comment below if you've been watching that on Netflix, but I'm really enjoying it. And I organize my clothing now in the Roy G. Biv color scheme, all in order of the rainbow. And then I have the black and white, beige, and grays organized like from lightest to darkest right after the rainbow colors. Then I used to keep my jeans rolled and stored in my cube storage bins like this, but y'all helped me out in the comments in my closet decluttering video. Many of you said I should be hanging my jeans instead, and I have to say I like this hanging method so much more because it is very clear to see whether it has frayed or neat bottoms, whether the knees are frayed, or if it's just a solid jean. I really enjoy having them hung, and it makes getting ready in the morning so much easier. Then let's put away the rest of my clothes in the storage bins. I still subscribe to the no fold method in these bins because it's really just pajamas, yoga pants, and workout tops. These types of clothes don't really wrinkle, and I feel like I need to shave off and save some time somewhere since I take the time to hang all my nice shirts and jeans now. Now to cleaning my bathroom. I'm going to throw these mats and the random clothes hanging out on the bathtub in the washing machine real quick, and then I'm going to fully clear off my vanity so I can give it a good scrub down. I'm trying out this new Puracy cleaner today. It kills 99.9% of bacteria as long as you spray everything down and let it sit for at least 10 minutes. While it's disinfecting my other counter, I'm gonna start clearing off my husband's countertop as well and do the same cleaning over there. And same goes with this vanity. I'm going to spray it down really well with the Puracy and then go back to the first vanity and finish cleaning that one up. I'm using a magic eraser sheet to get all the grime taken care of and off inside my sink. I feel like it's so much more efficient and works so much quicker at getting everything cleaned up. Then I still have some weird water stains and makeup stains on the counter, so I'm using the magic eraser sheet again over this surface to just get any of the really hard to get things out. It didn't get every little thing out, but it did a pretty good job. Back to my husband's vanity to wash off the antibacterial spray. His vanity is well overdue for a cleaning. As you can see, I'm wiping everything down, and then I'm getting the magic eraser sheet to try to get these rust stains out of the marble. And unfortunately, I cannot get them out with the magic eraser. So if any of y'all have any recommendations or tips on how to get rust stain out of rock, please comment down below. Quick final pass just because it was so messy and dirty, and then we're going to put everything back up and just organize it a little bit better for him. I'm not going to do an extreme organization of his things because then he'll be mad at me because he won't be able to find things that he needs to find in the morning. Now vacuuming the floors before I mop it, and of course I always forget to plug in the vacuum from the night before, so then it ran out of battery, and we are moving to old school sweeping to get things off of the floor. Once everything is swept up, I am pulling out my Bissell, I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head right now, but I will have it linked below along with everything else that I use to clean in this video. But I love this spinning mop because it just makes it so much easier to mop up the floors with very little elbow grease. The clock's a ticking and I don't have time to clean out my shower, so I'm throwing in this little scrubber brush so that the next time I take a shower myself, I can scrub and clean the shower at the same time. Hashtag multitasking. Now let's move to the kitchen and living area and start getting that cleaned up. I'm using the Puracy spray wash once again to just spray down the table fully and then letting it sit while I start cleaning off the countertops. I'm gonna spray everything down with Method Daily Granite Cleaner and then just wiping everything, any crumbs onto the floor, because I like working from the top down and I always end with vacuuming. In my last cleaning video, a lot of you asked where I got this breakfast nook. I will have it linked in the description below, but I want to know before anyone were to buy it, before we actually started using it, my husband coated it with several layers of a top epoxy resin coating for wood just to make sure that all the cracks were filled in and so that it was easy to wipe down and clean. I moved the table back so that I could properly and thoroughly clean these benches that have gotten quite dirty.
We got this, we thought we would use this under bench seating, but the problem with it is just with the kids, I don't know, but somehow so much crumbs over time falls in here that we've ended up not storing anything under here, and it's just something we have to clean. I've actually been loving this little baby knife. It's so useful.
I'm gently scraping the wood with the baby knife just to loosen anything up, make sure nothing is stuck to the wood. Then I am following up with a quick vacuum, and then I am spraying it down and wiping off just any remaining grime. Now to this dirty matted kitchen rug, and it's not just dirty because it looks dirty with all this food and crap all over it right now. Let's take a look at the side that I vacuumed up already. It still looks dirty and matted because that is what the rug is at this point. I'm going to take the rug out and replace it with my brand new washable rug. I'm hoping we can use the new washable rug for years and years without the gross consequences you face when you have a non-washable rug in an eating area.
You can see like the little, it almost looks like snake skin where the rug used to be. That's just like grime that seeped through over the years. You can see it from a distance. We gotta really just sweep and mop this floor before I put the new one down. Ant trap, at least with all the food on the floor, at least we had that in the corner.
I'm starting off with sweeping the floor because there's so many large pieces of food that I don't want to overwhelm or break my vacuum, clog it up in any way. So I'm doing a first pass of sweeping and then I'm going to vacuum and mop. Here's a perfect example of why I like this contraption so much. There's some sticky white spillage over here, and I'm able to just have the little spinners rest over it. It does all the work for me and cleans it up rather than me having to get on my hands and knees to clean up sticky mess. I want the floor to be completely dry before I put down the new rug, so while the floor is drying, I'm going to take care of these dishes.
I got a brand new ruggable rug. I don't know if you can tell, I'm trying to show it off, but it is like chenille. And it's not very thick because it's supposed to be machine washable, which is why I got it. So I get why it's machine washable because it is very thin. It will definitely fit into my washing machine. So it has this pad that goes underneath it. I'm trying to see if you can tell. It's like Velcro. Velcro on one side, and then it's a non-slip rubber back on the other side.
Putting it together for the first time wasn't too hard. I thought it might be a little bit harder considering the whole back side is Velcro, but really just work from one side, push out the air bubbles as you go, and then readjust to then push out more air bubbles like little by little.
This is a super pretty rug though. I am a really big fan of the colors, but I really like just the kind of corally red that is in the middle as well. That way, we do a lot of spaghetti lasagna in our house. If any of that spills on, even though it is machine washable, if it stains a little, it will not even be noticeable. And this is going to look brand new, hopefully, for a long time.
This L-shaped bench is really heavy and the bottom of the rug is super sticky, which is great. It'll stay in place, but being home alone right now, it is near impossible for me to fully put the rug underneath the bench as much as I want it to. And also noting, I got a 5x7 rug and really I probably should have gotten this 6x9 rug, but I unfortunately missed the return or exchange window on this rug because I procrastinated on this project, but I still think it looks good, so it's gonna work. Now removing stuff again section by section on my countertops and giving them a good wipe down before putting everything back. I don't have time to do an extreme or deep cleaning of my stovetop. I just gotta at least get something done on it because clearly it is pretty bad. So I'm just spraying it down with this stainless steel cleaner and doing a surface wipe down because at this point, just anything is better than nothing. Working from the top down, I'm going to end cleaning the kitchen with a quick vacuum, and then we're going to move to the living area and just do a quick pickup. We got my boys these bikes quite some time ago, so I'm going to move them and store them in the garage. And then this, I hope, really helps with the allergy problem going on in my house. So I got this 6-foot long duster, and I'm going to use it to dust the ceiling fan that, honestly, I don't think I've ever dusted. And the 6-foot extension isn't quite long enough, so I'm going to have to get a taller chair. So much dust on this. I'm gonna flip it so I can get use out of the other side. About a week ago, my husband was feeling very under the weather, like he thought he had just a really bad cold or a flu. He was getting these weird rashes all over his body, so he went to the doctor, and it turns out he has cedar fever. I had never heard of it before, but apparently cedar pollen is an extreme allergen for some people, and we're having a very high cedar pollen index in Texas this year. So my husband is now on antihistamines. We cleaned out all of our air filters. We have an air purifier. I'm doing this deep cleaning, and now we are just waiting for cedar pollen season to be over. Moving to the guest room, I just got this new twin-size day bed and a coffee table to go along with it. I'm gonna make up the bed really quick. I got the mattress from Costco. I got all of the sheets and bedding from Target, and I'm sure my mom is going to very much appreciate having a nice guest room now because last time she was here, she complained about the living situation I provided. I splurged on a Joanna Gaines Hearth and Hand comforter. It's hard to tell what the design is from a distance, so I just showed the pillow up close. The comforter matches the pillow. And then I got a nice oblong throw pillow to go in the middle. Then I got a couple throw blankets to just top the bed with. In all honesty, I'm going to wash this before I actually sleep with it, but I'll just give you the aesthetic that I'm going for. Oh, and the coolest thing, let me show you. The thing I'm most excited for about this coffee table, I literally just threw everything on the floor. But the thing I'm most excited for on this coffee table, let me show you. They can lift this top, and then you can have your own little work desk right here. So I thought that was a really cool feature. Now to our dining room, aka the Amazon package receiving area. It's right next to our front door, so by default, that's kind of what it's become. So let's get this cleaned up, and then I'm going to use the little RoboVac to do the last of the vacuuming. Notice my kids have decorated it with stickers, and let's get started first by opening these packages. I was watching the Mindy Project, and she made some note about like women's bones being super brittle, and she always takes her calcium, and I realized I probably don't take enough calcium. So I got these chocolate calcium supplements so that I'm motivated to take them, and they're actually really good. Not cheap, but really good. This is my desk organizer. I know we were just in my office, so I'm gonna put this up on my desk right now. I liked this rose gold color, and it was really cheap on Amazon. Oh, this is for my car. I saw this on Brittany Vassar's channel, but you put this in between the gaps of your front car seats, and it's supposed to catch stuff so that it doesn't fall into the abyss. I think this random shoe was in another Clean With Me video, and I could not find the pair, and
and I ended up having to toss it, and so now I have to toss this one. I gotta find like some candles or something to put on that. I used to. I don't know where they went. They got lost in the just like abyss of stuff everywhere.
Out of time, everyone's home, so I'm just going to have the RoboVac do the rest of the vacuuming that I wasn't able to get to myself. As always, if you ever have any cleaning tips or tricks that you think I could use, please leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I will have my playlist for other cleaning, decluttering, and organizing videos floating over the screen at this point, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!